Good morning. What is up, my favorite people, my Saturday crew? You got Slickback Sean on here this morning on Altitude Living. I'm going to walk you through the latest, the greatest, the hottest, the sexiest mountain homes to be hitting the Foothills market. And as we do after after a holiday, midway through the year, we get a nice pop of new listings. We have 80 homes that just hit the market this week, talking about all the areas that you love: Morrison, Conifer, Bailey, Evergreen, Indian Hills, Kittredge, Golden, Idaho Springs, Blackhawk, all the areas just about 1 hour west of the greater Denver metro area. We go from the least expensive to the most expensive. We're going to touch on all of them, but we will dive in deep to a bunch of them. The ones that we find interesting. We're going to talk about them, we're going to gawk at them. We're going to tell you everything you need to know about the house, the area, and what level of mountain living you're going to be experiencing in these properties. So, as you guys are jumping on, do me a favor, say what's up in the comments. Let me know who's watching, where you're watching from. I love my Saturday morning crew. I know some of you guys might be a little bit early for you, depending on where you're watching, but I appreciate you guys getting up early with me. Our first new home of the week is over in Evergreen. This is a lovely 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom condo right in the heart of Evergreen here. This is 31270 John Wallace Road, Unit 302, meaning it's on the third floor. So you get to look down on everybody. Don't you love that? Just looking down on people. You're right off of Evergreen Parkway. You are right by El Camino. You got easy access to the lake, to the highway, everything you need. So if you want that easy mountain living, definitely let's dive on into this one. So like I said, 302 means you're on the third floor, baby. You get to suck up all that heat in the winter from everybody else. You got a little in-wall AC there, end of the hallway. You got privacy. You got beautiful hardwood floors. Looks like boiler heat in this bad boy. Kitchen looks like it could be do some updating, which is cool. You want to put your own little spin on it. But the flooring looks great. Deck looks great. I can handle something like this at 780 square feet as long as I got that little outdoor area. I can go. Whoa, I'm not even sharing my screen. Let me share my screen. There you guys are. Let's do this the right way. You guys want to see the screen. You want to see the homes. I'm gonna back it up for you here. So this is John Wallace Road. What's up? Good morning, guys. See a couple of you guys jumping on. Say what's up. Say where you guys are watching from today. 31270 John Wallace Road, Unit 302, over in the heart of Evergreen. Like I was saying before, you are right off of Evergreen Parkway, right by El Camino. Easy in, easy out. Go south, hit the lake. Go north, hit the highway. Then go west, and you're going to catch some of those slopes. Well, right now you're going to hit those mountains. On Saturday, you're going to hit that mountain traffic until you hit Idaho Springs. Everything gets congested over there. But nice big fatty deck on this for only 780 square feet. I like it. Flooring looks good. Door looks like they've updated the exterior doors on these units. You got a meadowy, mountainy view here. This is El Camino right over here. So you just want to take a stroll right outside your door, you can. Kitchen needs some love, but it's a small kitchen. You get a little project. You might be saying, I love this place. I'll pack my bags right now. Good jokes this morning. We got jokes. I'm both fired up. I got a little coffee in me already. Walked over to the gas station, got myself a Santiago's burrito. If you know, you know. Got the half and half. Cool. And you get a little storage unit, a little workout room, get shredded like lettuce and cabbage. Evergreen Jiu-Jitsu is right across the way here. So if you want to be able to get good at fake killing people or real killing people, you could do that. But in class, we only fake kill people. So that is it. This is being brought to you by Sarah Scott Wilson of Compass, and they are asking 278,000. That is the bottom of the list this week. We're going all the way up to 6.8. We got like 125 acres over in Indian Hills, but we're not there yet. We're going over to this one says it did a 200K price drop. Gadzooks. They must have just put it on at 500,000 and be like, "Oh, whoa, that was a maybe a typo." But this is 1001 Pactolus Lake Road over in Blackhawk area. It looks like you got a little bit of acreage. Look at that nice private driveway there. Sitting on 3.47 acres. 3.47 acres for under, well, for at 300K. Okay, it looks brand new. Look brand new, super sturdy looking place, metal all around. Insurance companies will love that. You got a few decks, you got mountainy pine views, and 3 acres. So this is great. If you want to do more with the property, you got over 3 acres over here. You can build some outbuildings and you can get to work. 616 square feet. Needs some love. There you have it. That is being brought to you by Stacy Clev of, where is he from? Hayden Outdoors Real Estate. Asking price 300,000. What is up? Good morning, guys. Who's jumping on with me? Let me know where you guys are watching from. This is your chance to ask today. Slickback Sean, Slickback Sean up here in the mountains. All your mountain questions. So if you have questions about the areas, you have questions about the housing, making your way out here, I got your back. Ask me anything. Well, not anything. I'm not gonna get too personal. You can get a little bit personal. Tell you what's up. Tell you all about Santiago burritos if you really want to know. But if you have questions, you could throw them in the chat here. You could also, if you guys are watching the replay, shoot your questions over to me directly on my wireless communication device, or shoot me an email at sean.murphy at the Moxie Property Group .com. There's my email. Follow me on Instagram. But let's get on into this next one. Over in Bailey, right off of 285. This looks like it's right behind the town there. This is 57920 Highway 285. So you're almost in Jefferson, it looks like. Shawnee, and then Jefferson. Jefferson's actually pretty far. You just passed the downtown part of Evergreen, or of Bailey, so you're just about heading out of Bailey, almost in Shawnee. Nice little cabin in a tree. It looks like they maybe had this as a short-term rental. It is 1 bedroom. It is 1 bathroom. It is 675 square feet. The other best thing about this, probably, it is for sale. It looks like it's in good condition too. Deck looks new. There's a small HOA over here, I believe. It gives you access to pool and some other like picnic areas and things like that. Cool, and you're right by the lake there, or the creek. We call it sometimes we call them creeks, but our rivers sometimes also look like creeks. Next up, we're going over to 29656 Buffalo Park Road, Unit 208 over in Evergreen. This is a lovely 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 806 square footer over in the, what's this neighborhood called? Amber Woods. Amber Wood. That's what I say. Amber, you would. You got a little garage parking spot. Looks nice and updated. For under 4,000, you could hit the easy button on getting into the mountains here. Where are we? Cool. You're right by Three Sisters. I didn't even know they had these type of units over there. Right off of Buffalo Park Road. Real nice houses over there. You're right by Three Sisters Park. Evergreen Mountain. You got a whole bunch of outdoor activities, hiking, mountain biking, and then easy access right back to the lake here. So location, baby, that's what this one's all about. Ian Erlinson of Madison Company Properties is listing this condo here, condo town. Yeah, it's more of a condo than a townhome for 379,000. Whoops, wasn't supposed to erase off that screen. Good morning, y'all. Who's on here with me? This is if you're jumping on, you're like, what the hell am I watching here? This is what we do every Saturday, 8 a.m. We walk through every new listing to be hitting the Foothills market. So you can see there's Denver there. We're covering this area just west of the greater Denver metro area. Basically, Bailey to Nederland. We stop right at Nederland, but all this is within 1 hour. So that's a lot of that's typically the threshold for a lot of people. They want to still be able to access the city, go to a concert, go get some good food, whatever you want to do. Oops, I need to sort that by price. Here we go. Yeah, so this is what we do. We talk, we gawk, we look at some of the things that people have done and we say, ooh, wouldn't have done that. But that's what makes this fun. This is like when you're watching movie trailers and every time you get done with the movie trailer, you go to your partner and you're like, I'd go see that, or that looks terrible. This is 381 Chestnut Drive. It is a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,433 square footer. Where are we? Oh, right off of Evergreen Parkway in the Highwan area. You're getting some low prices for Evergreen this morning. And it's an actual house for 425. A lot of upside on this one, I see. Cool, half an acre lot. Great location. Needs some updating, but great area. Unfinished basement. Get to make it your own. This is being listed by Susan Bradley of the Bradley Group LLC, and they are asking 425,000. I have a client actually that I know would like this one. Sent. That's also what I like to do about this. What other realtor walks through every single freaking mountain home to be hitting the market each week? None is the answer. Well, one is the answer. It's me. So I get to look at these properties live with you, see what's hitting the market, and then I get to keep an eye out on what's happening in the market for my clients. No better way than to look at every single freaking home. Over here we have almost A-frame. This is 178 Elk Road off of Fall River Road. So this is Idaho Springs. You're pretty much up the St. Mary's Glacier area. So you're about 15 to 20 minutes, we'll call it 17 and a half minutes back down to 280 or back down to I-70 here. So there's not much shopping or well, there's plenty of recreation. There's no structured recreation, but there's a whole lot of outdoor shit to do up here. Go hike, go hit the glacier. You're at about 10,000 feet of elevation though. So if you're a little wheezy, if you're an SOB, you got shortness of breath, this is a might be a tough area for you. But nice vaulted ceilings in here. I hate those lights. Hate them, right? This is what we do. See, we talk shit on stuff. Hate the lights. I don't mind the counters. The cabinets are too dark. I think it's throwing things off, and too much furniture in the place. Carpet could use some updating, but if you want to put a little elbow grease into something, here you go. Tile roofs are so not it anymore. Piney panels too. But It doesn't look like you have to do anything right away. You can move into this and make it your own as you go. And hell, under 500,000. That's a sweet price. This listing is being brought to you by Deborah, a beta of Keller Williams. Asking price 430,000. Going back over to Evergreen. Holy crap, a lot of Evergreen's typically always the top of the list. We got a lot of affordable pricing over in Evergreen, especially if you're looking for some type of condo living. This is 30819 Hilltop Drive, being listed by the Empower team of Keller Williams. It's a two-bedroom, it's a one-bathroom. It is 1,150 square feet. You got a nice little outdoor area too for the kids or the dog to hang out, or you, whoever likes to sit outside. And it looks clean. Waukene Park is just off of Evergreen Parkway. Again, this is the Highwan neighborhood, and the El Pinal area. I don't know if I ever say that right. Listed for 445,000. Good morning, guys. See a few of you guys jumping on now, wiping the sleepies out of your eyes. Good morning. Good to see you. Let me know who's on here with me. Going over next to Indian Hills area. Look at this rustic charmer here. 460,000 is what they're asking for. 5582 Santa Clara Road. Two bedroom, one bath, 763 square feet. This one looks like an original homestead over here. Oh yeah. Right off, so easy access to get back down the hill too. You're right there off of Parmalee Gulch, right by Sit Bull Saloon, one of the better dive bars in the mountains. I'm a sucker for a good mountain dive bar. And then Machination, the mac and cheese place. I like the rustic. Let's guess what year this was made. I'm gonna guess 1925. It's giving 1925 vibes. I like it. You could throw a rope over there, do some pull-ups on there, get shredded like uh like Willie the groundskeeper on The Simpsons. Ooh, that is a tight fit for that bed, but it fits. Nice little mountain getaway up here. Clawfoot tub, keep your car out of the weather. A little overgrown, but most people don't really trim stuff anyways, but that area close to the house could use some love. Year? What year? Nobody answered. I'm going to tell you. This was built in 19. Oh, I said 1925. I said 1925 vibes. It is 1927. Being listed by Lynn Mattoon of Redfin. Again, asking price 460,000. 6805 Marsh Mary Lane over in Evergreen. Two bedroom, one bath, 1,187 square feet. Looks good. Nice wide open floor plan. Let me tell you where we're at. So right off of 73, so not quite kind of the Marshdale neighborhood. You get Marshburger over here, but good location. You're in the middle of everything. So kids going to school, you can go to Conifer, you can go to Evergreen. The middle school is right there as well. You go a little bit south, you're going to hit Aspen Park. And then you go north, Evergreen Lake is in Evergreen downtown is right there. This is being listed by the Tuppers team at Madison and Company Properties. Asking price is 475,000. Bargain shoppers come out. The homes have hit the market. We have more homes on the market now in Colorado than we have in the past 10 years. So it is turning into a buyer's market out here, which means get you some deals. This is 63 Silison Lane, being brought to you by Jackie Jones over in Golden. I'm guessing it's that canyon life at this price in Golden. Yep, up Coal Creek Canyon. So you are living that canyon life. You are past Wonderview. So you get a little bit of a jaunt to get back down the hill. This is for somebody that wants to be a little bit more of solitude in the mountains. You don't have a ton of shopping or anything like that right around you. Come back down the hill, take you out kind of by like Wheat Ridge, Arvada, North Golden area. Out west. Wash, dry, and fold. And we also read signs on here. If they have a sign and it's legible, gee dang it, I'm gonna read it. Cool, looks cute. You got mountain views to nice backyard, all fenced in, flat usable land with the aspen trees. Very cool. I dig it. Again, asking price on this is 519,000. Moving over back to Evergreen. This is Evergreen Meadows neighborhood. Amazing prices we're getting. Everyone's being a lot more conservative with their pricing, especially it's like halfway through the year. You only have half the main selling season, especially in the mountains. In December when it starts really snowing, kind of the slowest season is like after Thanksgiving through about like late April in the mountains because I mean, you can't make out the landscaping as well in the winter. So this is probably one of the last big rushes the of the season. People pricing it smart so they can get it done before the fall. This is 27385 Spruce Lane, open house today, 1 to 3. This is a lovely 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom, 962 square footer. We got like a chill outdoor living area and a little sauna in there. Put your bike in there, be like David Goggins, just like who's carrying the boats? There you go. Let's see where are we? All right, right off of 73, like I said, basically the same area as the last prop. Basically, I mean, pretty much the same neighborhood. They're probably a quarter mile apart. So easy access to Aspen Park, easy access to Evergreen Lake, and then open house 1 to 3. Being brought to you by Kathy Nicholson at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Asking price 520,000. 33436 Coal Creek Canyon, another rustic charmer. I'm guessing 1945 on this one is the year it was built. I love this. I love this wood on the outside. Super rustic, super charming. Big open floor plan for a house this old. I mean, almost 1,400 square feet. Big kitchen I mean, considering the price point and the size. I don't know if I love my bedroom being so accessible right there. Maybe we'll call this like a 1 bedroom and a loft. But it looks like it's had some nice updates for something this age. Up Coal Creek Canyon house was built in 1937. What did I say? 40? Close. John Glowacki is listing this property. I'm sorry, Jason Glowacki. Sorry, Jason, I probably butchered that name. He is listing this property with Redfin at 530,000. Nick Meltzer with Compass is listing 10993 Barker Avenue. This is over in Pleasant Park neighborhood. That looks like a cute little feature. That looks like might be the neighbor over there. But nice deck coverage. Oh, I have a feeling I know where this is. Kind of back in that little, yeah, back there's a little neighborhood over here off the Ullman Park Road. I could tell because the houses look a little bit closer. So you can see here, it looks a little bit more residential over here in the sense that you don't have large lots. A nice chill little community, easy to get back to Ullman Park to Pleasant Park Road and get you right back out by Aspen Park neighborhood. Flooring looks great. Nice big open kitchen. You could put an island in there probably. Yeah, you could put an island in there. I wouldn't put my dining room right in the middle. I feel like I'm still working, right? I feel like I'm still working if I'm at that table and then I'm just surrounded by kitchen. Cool. Cute little office or yoga room. Nice. Yard, the deck looks great. The yard could use some love, but I love all this outdoor sitting space. Gorgeous. Oh, that is on your property. The hell is that? Looks like a little park in here. I think it's super cute. A little, you got a little ADU as well. This was cool. Being brought to you by Nick Meltzer of Compass. They are asking 550,000. 5818 South Skyline Drive. Being brought to you by Megan Irvin of Megan Irvin Brokerage. Nice house, nice metal roof on the actual house, and the giant garage there. It looks like you have an ADU up top too. It is 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,371 square feet. Looks dated, but looks clean. Nice. I like that paint color. It's a good balance of updates and originalness is the word. Nice ranch style living too. Well, let me see. Ooh, that carpet is green blue. Very alpine feeling. Let's see this garage. Big garage. All the toys, boys. And this is up top of the garage. So you could turn that into a living space. You could turn it, well, you could do whatever the hell you want if you buy it. This is asking price is 550,000. Next up, open house over here, 12 to 2 at 10990 Ullman Road. This is that same neighborhood we were just back in Pleasant Park neighborhood. Oh, this is the same property. Yeah, this is the same property. Did we miss one? Look, that property is listed twice on here. Does this make sense? No, this is a different property. It's right next. It must be right next door to the last one. You see that little tower feature there? All right, we'll dive in. We'll play the game. How? How is that? That's the same photo. Did Joshua Steck, is he listing the other one as well? No, different agent. Very confusing. I don't know why they both have that tower there. Maybe that was a thing they did back in this neighborhood back in the day. It's the same property though. These guys must be co-listing it. I don't know why they're doing separate listings and it's a separate address. Something's wonky with this. We're gonna keep moving, folks, because sometimes you can't trust the can't trust these agents out here. You can trust me. You can trust me. 31390 Highway 72. Looks charming. Looks like it's quiet, tucked away. Cold Creek Canyon is the life you're living. This is a two-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom, 1,105 square footer. Acreage? Do we have acreage? You've got 1.6 acres on this. Exterior needs some paint. Roof looks interesting. Interesting and not like interesting in the sense that like check it out because I don't know what the hell's going on with that roof. What's up, Kevin? Good morning over in Highlands Ranch. Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen you on here. I didn't think you were Highlands Ranch. Casey usually shout out to granddaughter Mara. I'm thinking I'm saying that right. Shout out to Mara. I hope you have an awesome weekend in the Highlands Ranch. I don't know how hot it's. I think we're supposed to have a nice hot weekend out here. So I hope you guys have some fun. You guys have anything planned while you're in town, Kevin? Anything interesting going on? What's the occasion? That's that's kind of a cool room. Kind of a cool ceiling. Okay, and they carried it on it with the other wood that they didn't paint over here. Cool. We are still under 600,000. If you like those deals, we have more of this to come. See that plug there? More of these types of I mean, we're I think 8 homes in, we're still under 600,000. And with the average listing price around like in Evergreen, it's like closer to 900 now. So some bargain shopping going on this round of new homes to hit the market. What you guys say? Oh, Bailey tomorrow, Idaho Springs today. That's fun. Are you doing like a recon trip looking at houses or just having some fun? Because those are kind of two different ways. And yeah, getting, I guess, Idaho Springs, you come back around, hit 285 or go through Evergreen to get to Bailey. 103 is going to be closed today because they have the triple bypass bike race going on. So just beware. But I am super familiar with Idaho Springs and Bailey. So if you want some places, recommendations on places to eat, things to do, Idaho Springs has a whole bunch of fun things: mountain biking, rafting, like a friata. What do they call those things? I don't know how old Mara is. Might be too much for her, but one of those things where ropes courses along the mountains. So Idaho Springs or anything like that. Oh, also Idaho Springs. Do the Argo Mine Tour is super fun and interesting. If you like historical stuff, I do. Tyler La. Let's all look at this name together. Tyler La Archivesque. Sorry, brother, butchered that. Engel Invokers. He's listing this for 550,000. Nice, brave soul. Yeah, tough girls. Love tough girls being brave, doing brave stuff. Love it. Excited for you guys. You're gonna have a good weekend. Just getting to Idaho Springs. I would recommend if you guys can get up here sooner or later, after 10 a.m. I mean, I-70 can get pretty backed up between Evergreen and Idaho Springs, so just plan for that. Next up is 83 Hill Circle over in Evergreen. This is a lovely two-bedroom, one-bathroom, 1,248 square footer. Where are we? That's the question we all have. Okay, so this is back up Echo Hills area, which means you have about a 20-minute, 15, we'll call it 17.5 minute drive back down to Bergen Park area. Nice thing is once you hit Bergen Park over here, that's really where all the things are, like a lot of like the summer festivals and things like that are held right over here in the park area. So it is a little bit of a drive to get back there, and you are at probably like 9,300 feet of elevation. And so it's a different, little different type of living. Let's check out what the elevation is. I said 9,300. 9,600. Close. Close. If you're coming up to Evergreen, I'm sorry, if you're coming up to Idaho Springs, the most popular place is going to be Bojo's. It's like Colorado pizza. They have one in downtown Evergreen too, but um, I mean, that's the touristy place to go that everybody likes. I also like Tommy Knockers. I like Pickaxe. And if you're looking for barbecue, I think the best barbecue place in the mountains is going to be Smoking Yards right off of the main strip there in Idaho Springs. Cool. Love it. Cool. Open house today, 2 to 4, being listed by Jenna McKenna, or sorry, McMenamin of Madison Company Properties. Asking price is 550,000. And if you're going over to Bailey, Kevin, fun thing places to take a 7-year old. The Sasquatch museum over there is pretty fun. Um, 21 Crystal Rock, not crystal meth, Crystal Rock, a different type of rock. This is a 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1,110 square footer. Looking nice, looking clean. This is over in Bailey. This is K Bohan's listing. I'm guessing you're gonna have maybe like half an acre over here. Looks like right, it's by the Dory Lakes neighborhood. If I'm Oh no, this is Bailey, not Blackhawk. My bad. So this is back in the Harris Park neighborhood, kind of back towards the back of the community. Not actually, not they don't. If you're not in Harris Park, they don't like to be called Harris Park. So this is more Harris Park here. This neighborhood is close though. Sitting on 1.03 acres. Cool. Asking price is 560,000. We got a single story ranch here with a nice metal roof over in Blackhawk. Now, this is going to be, I'm guessing this is right by Dory Lakes because it is 356 West Dory Way. Yeah, Dory Lakes neighborhood. So you're right off of 119, which is the main north and south there. You're probably about 12 minutes to get back down to Blackhawk area, maybe like 15 to 20 minutes to go north past Rollinsville. You'll hit Naderland. But if you want that getaway, it looks nice and clean, nice metal roof, nice flat usable driveway there. You get a side space for the dogs to be able to get out. Cool. Nice vaulted high ceilings. This is a good solid house. If maybe you hate the steps, you hate taking steps, this is the one for you. Maybe you're not sure-footed. Maybe you've been hitting those slopes a little bit too much and your knees are all busted up. But if they're in good condition, you are super close to Eldora. Is a private mountain. Eldora is actually crazy story happened with Eldora Ski Resort. I'll show you where that's at. So Eldora is right by Nederland here. So boom, there's Eldora Ski Resort. It was actually purchased by the town, so it was for sale, and the town got together. I'll give you guys more details on exactly how that all played out, but they The town purchased the whoops. The town purchased the mountain, which I don't know exactly how the details are going to work on that, but that's super interesting. I got to reset my search here. Something happened. So if these homes that I'm showing you right now are a little bit too small, a little bit too modest for you, don't worry because as we go up in price, they get bigger and better. That last property is brought to you by Elsie Walden of Coldwell Banker Realty. Open house 1 to 3 tomorrow on Sunday. They're asking 565,000. We got GGB checking in. What up over in the Berland Ranchettes area? GG, we have Kevin Neer on the live with us too. He's coming over to your hood in Bailey with a 7-year-old. I said Sasquatch Museum is something fun for the kiddos to do. Any other recs for Kevin here? Another nice metal roof on both the house and the garage. That's a giant. This looks like the house, and this looks like all garage over here. So you want a shop? Here you go. This is 60 Lakefront Drive over in Blackhawk. Now the question is it on the front of a lake? Not quite. Across the way, you got Missouri Lakes, but just not too far from Dory Lakes, where we just were. So probably like 15 minutes to get back to Blackhawk area, Central City area. Yeah, look at all that garage space. Oh yeah. This is being listed by Tony Cordillo of Coldwell Banker or Cordillo. Asking price is 575,000. 153 Divide View Drive. This is 2 bedroom, 1 bath, 1,937 square feet, being listed by Janet Ingvelsden of Worth Clark Realty. Looks like a rustic charmer here for you. Cool. Asking price on this is 575,000. Who else is on with me? We got Kevin, we got Gigi. I see there's about 10 others on here with me right now. Where are you guys watching from? Check in with me. This is 5732 Santa Clara Road over in Indian Hills neighborhood. There's a house on a hill here. This is Lynn Westfall, her listing. She's with Liv Sotheby's International Realty. It is a 2 bedroom, 1 bath, 1,387. Hell yeah, Kevin. You guys have fun. Drive safe. Enjoy your day. Try to beat the traffic. Getting to Idaho Springs first is the way to go because then I-70 is a little bit more backed up than Bailey would be. But then I recommend just going back to Evergreen. Go all the way through Evergreen. That's a beautiful drive, and then jump out on 285 by Aspen Park there. Cool, nice wide open spaces for only being 1,300 square feet. There's your walk-through closet there. Cool. Asking price on this is 595,000. See you guys later. You guys have fun. Thanks for checking in, Kevin. Reach out if you guys want to see anything IRL in real life. This is 28958 Buffalo Park Road. Not too far from Evergreen Lake here. You can see in this picture. This one looks like it needs a little bit of love, a little bit of work here. Might be right across from the high school. Yeah, you're pretty much right across from the high school, Evergreen High School here. There's the high school. Boom. So you'll hit this little strip here. You're gonna hit that high school traffic, which is a little bit annoying, but you got the lake right there, downtown there. Get yourself a bike. You don't even need one of the electric bikes because you're not on much of a hill there. But great location is what I'm getting at. A little bit of maintenance needed, it looks like, on this one. I'm guessing just based on the price, I'm guessing it's a little bit dated. Can I see the inside? Can we see the in? There you go. Yep, like I guessed. Like I guessed. Like I expected. Needs a little bit of love, but good square footage, 1,892 square feet. Cool. List price is 599,000. We are just at the $600,000 price point with Tony Lyons of EXP's listing over here at 33411 Lake Lane. They have an open house. You can go see this today, 11 to 1. This is over in the Pine neighborhood. So Pine is a little slither that goes north and south right between Evergreen and I'm sorry, right between Conifer and Bailey. So it looks like you're kind of far back in there too. Yeah, so you're probably 10 minutes mountain driving to get back to 285 here. Again, nice ranch style living. Needs some updating. Sitting on 2 acres though. So if you like horse around, you get some horse out here, you get some donkeys, you can get some lemus, some llamas, whatever you want. Not whatever you want, but you have kangaroos in Colorado. Cool. There you have it. Being listed at 600,000. 9123 Gray Lane. This is over in Shadow Mountain neighborhood. This is a 3 bedroom, 1.5 bathroom, 1,722 square footer. Shadow Mountain is the back end of Evergreen, where Evergreen and Conifer kiss. So Black Mountain turns into Shadow Mountain, which turns into Brook Forest Road. So you're right kind of at the back there, right by all kinds of state park. So mountain biking, all kinds of things to be fun things to be had over here. Chugging coffee. This is Sarah Merrigan with Compass. This is her listing. Asking price for 9123 Gray Lane is 615,000. It looks clean. Looks nothing over the top, but it looks like a nice clean house. Windows look like they've been updated. Over in Idaho Springs, you can find 1516 Wall Street. This looks like downtown Idaho Springs. Yeah, you're at the back here. So you'll have the Rams, Colorado Rams, Bighorn Sheep is what you call the ladies. Bighorn Sheep is the ladies, and then the men are called the Rams. So real close to Virginia Canyon, just a couple blocks away from Minor Street. You typically don't have a driveway at this part or a garage. Let's see here. Yeah, no garage. You're kind of you park on the road here, right in front of the house. You got the hill behind you. That's where you'll see the Longhorns, but kind of a terraced setup. And looking the other way, you're gonna have nice mountain views. There you go. Not far from the very, very close to the Argo mine. They are just now bringing in the helicopters to put in the supports. They're gonna have the gondola up to the top of Virginia Canyon there. They're gonna have a little music venue, restaurant, and then of course over 100 miles of downhill biking. So if you love mountain biking, this is the spot for you. It looks good, looks clean. Some of these Idaho Springs properties are a little bit older too, so you sometimes have unique floor plans. So definitely one of those ones where you got to get in it to feel it out. It's hard to tell from the pictures here. That's cool. I dig that. Cool. Yeah, there's your parking. But I mean, you're at the very top, so it's only residential people that are really coming through here. So you shouldn't have problems with. You got looks like two parking spots right out front there. Being brought to you by Scott Barker of Barker Real Estate Company. Asking price 615,000. 142 Summit Way being listed by Christian Mulhern of Mile High Modern. Is over in Bailey. It is a lovely 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,904 square footer. We're got back kind of closer to the Harris Park neighborhood up Deer Creek Road. You're about 15 minutes to get back out to the Loaf and Jug over by 285 there. Cool. Nice rustic charmer. Cool. It looks good. It looks clean. It looks for sale at 624,999,000. Going over to Evergreen for 150 Cedar Road. This is a lovely 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 1,305 square footer, sitting on 1 acre. Even nice perched at the top of the hill there. Definitely not in a flood zone on that house. Does that look like it's going up right there? Or is that just an optical illusion? Well, exterior looks like it's been painted. Flooring looks good. Cool. All right, looks clean. Nothing over the top, but it looks good. Nice office room. Chicken coop. Love the metal roof. There you go. There you have it. Being brought to you by Chris O'Donnell of JMG Realty Group. This is asking prices 639,000. 2866 Aspen Drive over in Conifer. This is a lovely 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,056 square footer. It's giving 90s vibes. This is Loy Hall with Coldwell Banker Realty's listing. But good square footage, good location. I'll show you where we are here. Green Valley neighborhood, I believe is what you call it. So real close to 285, but I think you're back far enough here that you're gonna hear the hum of the traffic, but won't be too bad. And you're close to Aspen Park right here. They are asking 640,000. Chantel Quintana, I know Chantel. What's up? With Harlow Real Estate Team. This is a 64 zip lane, not a zip line, but you could put one up. Ooh, that roof is looking rough on the garage there, but the house is a different type of shingle. That's a three-dimensional 25 to 30-year shingle, and these are the three tabs older, but that roof is needed some love sometime soon. Nice. We don't see too many brick houses up in here, especially brick houses that are more than one story. I'm gonna get all bricked up in this house. Here you go. Whoa, that's a lot of brick. And some unfinished business downstairs. There you have it. Being brought to you by Chantel Quintana. Asking price 650,000. When did we take these photos? How long has this thing been waiting to hit the market? This is not what Colorado looks like right now. This is 11710 Spruce Canyon Circle. It's over in Coal Creek Canyon, right on the corner here. There you go. On that, I like being on the inside of the corner too, because all the car headlights aren't going to hit you. It looks like it's been remodeled on the inside. Yeah, it totally looks remodeled. Nicely staged. This is Jason Roberts with Better Blueprint Realty's listing. They are asking 675,000. Kelly Dolph's newest listing is over in Bailey. It's a two-bedroom, three-bathroom, 2,046 square footer. Nice metal roof. This is 226 Bandit Lane. I like this neighborhood. I always comment on the cool ass street names over here. Bandit, Vigilante. Kind of back by Harris Park. Oh no, this is a different area. The area I'm referring to. So this is back. We had one of our first listings back in this corner, but the other area I was talking about is over in here. Gunsmoke, Stagecoach, Vigilante, Bounty Hunter, Hangsman Road, the Desperado. Cool roads. Cool roads. Nice garage space. Not too many photos, but oh, it looks like a little. Is that a? It looks like a horse barn, but no photos of the inside of that. Only 24 photos on this one. Being brought to you by Kelly Dolph, like I said, of Keller Williams, sitting on 2.08 acres. Asking price is 608,000. 48 Warren Road is next. That looks like Highway 119 right there. This is 48 Warren Road. It's a four-bedroom, three-bathroom, 2,046 square footer. Yeah, you're right off of 119 there, which good and bad. I mean, that's the main road in there. So if you don't like to drive on treacherous roads, this is a good one for you. Cool. So you're probably about 20 minutes back down. Yeah, a little bit. 17 and a half. 17 and a half is the number I'm going with today, when I'm not sure if it's 20 or 15. But Dory Lakes, just south of here, is about 15 minutes. So I'm going to give it 3 more minutes to get there. Okay, I like the nice open floor plan. I'm digging this. I like the metal roof. Deck looks great. Carpet looks newer. Look, or it's just really well maintained. Cool. Charming. I like it. I dig it. Sitting on 1.9 acres. Asking price is 685,000. 5211 Parmalee Gulch Road. This is over in Indian Hills area, being listed by Heather May Chubanu of Roost Realty LLC. It is a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,380 square footer. Chill little outdoor sitting area. Pulling up that driveway photo here. Yeah, so you got room for all the toys there. A lot of flat roofing though. You are so real close again to Sit and Bull Saloon, Mac Nation, and really close to 285. If you want to get down the hill for work regularly, but be in the mountains, this is a good property for you. Asking price 699,000. 30520 Rand Road, being listed by Jerry LaGuardia of MB Denver Colorado Realty. This is over in Kings Valley neighborhood. It is 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2,468 square feet. Cool. It needs a little bit of love, for sure. Windows look older. 7.94 acres. And for Kings Valley, this is fairly usable land. A lot of Kings Valley is right up on the hill. Oh, so you're at the very bottom of Kings Valley. So you're probably public water, public sewer. This all gets kind of switchbacky and high, and up here is where the houses get really crazy southern exposure views. But you're more down here in the trenches, but really easy access to 285. You're not too far from Aspen Park here, or you go down to Pine Junction, go over to Crossroads, get yourself some brisket. Uh, Asking price is 700,000 even. 31673 Ponderosa Way, being listed by Oki or not Oki Oki. She's with Keller Williams Realty DTC. It is a 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,561 square footer. Looks more of like a traditional flow style house. There you have it. I like the moss rock fireplace there to the ceiling. Cool. They are asking 750,000. Let me move this whiteboard real quick. We got all kinds of weird lighting going on. Not that you guys are here to see me. We're here to see the houses, but I need all the love I can get. This is asking for 750 for this. Next up, we're going over to Highland Drive, 659 Highland Drive, open house today, 1 to 3. Go check this out after you chat with me. This is a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,322 square footer. Well, I like the darker tongue and groove on the ceiling. Nice big mantle, fireplace, wood burning stove there. Could have gone with the insert. They went with the outsert. Tuxedo cabinetry. Tuxedo is when they do two different colors for the tops and the bottoms. Are you a top or are you a bottom? I think in this instance, I'm not either, but in this instance, I would consider myself a bottom. I like that emerald green. And if you don't get any of my jokes, that is fine, because sometimes they might just be for me. And sometimes when nobody else laughs and it's only me, that's even funnier to me. Oh, I like these cabinets. This is cool. Looks like your primary there with the washer dryer right outside. That's great. The separate living space with nice skylights there. Cool. All right, I dig it. Island Drive. Where is this one here? So okay, Floyd Hill neighborhood. So you're kind of on this little like Floyd Hill Island over here, but you're likely Clear Creek County, which Clear Creek County is slightly better property taxes than um, Jefferson County, where the most of Evergreen is. So you're right there. It's where all the construction's going on right now. Laura Roosh of Weston, Maine, is listing this property for 765,000. 9075 Jill Drive over in Shadow Mountain neighborhood. This is nice. I like all the decks on decks. This is a 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,179 square footer, being listed by Diana Guth of Keller Williams. Guth. You get 1.1 acre lot. Looks good. I like this sitting spot down here. So you can go up on the deck when, in the evening when the sun's not beating you. But if you need to beat the heat, beat the sun, you come down here. That sign says, so together they lived the life they loved. That's cute. Asking price is 769,000. 19424 Silver Ranch Road. This is Yesenia Casa of Compass is listing. This is over in Pleasant Park corridor. Cool. So Pleasant Park is a nice, flat, beautiful school bus route. So county maintained, and being a school bus route, that means it gets plowed first in the morning, which is what you want. But you're a little bit further back there. You're probably about 15-ish minutes. I always say like this Ullman Road is about 6 minutes. So you're probably 15 minutes back here, which is a good threshold that if you want to be in the mountains but still have access to, in this case, Aspen Park, it's not too far. Ooh, nice big garage. Is this? I don't even know what this is. Oh, what is that thing? What is that? I don't know. Looks a little sketch. You go check it out IRL. You guys want to go see it with me? You go to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com. You can look at all these homes at your pace. You don't have to go Mr. Murphy's pace. We have all kinds of good stuff like our other YouTube channel where we have like neighborhood tours, things like that. The channel is called Somewhere in Colorado. But my favorite button here is the Contact Us button. When you guys are ready to get started on your search, go here, fill out the quick form, let me know what's going on, and we will connect to get you started on your mountain living journey. Because as you can see through this video, there are a lot of levels to mountain living out here. So finding the one that's just right for you, you need an expert. Tuxedo cabinets again with the emerald green and the white. Is that the 2025 color here? Cool. Looks like you got some neighbors kind of close to you there. Asking price is 775,000. 266 Gap Road is being listed by Heather Gray. This is a 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,790 square footer, sitting on 2.17 acres. We are over in Gap Road, so this is kind of by the Canyon Life. Back up in there by Dory Lake. So you're right between Central City, Blackhawk, and Nederland. Cool. Decks on decks. Look at all those decks for you. Rock on. Exterior looks like it's been painted recently. Heather Gray with Netherland Property Access is listing this for 775,000. Page one. Did we already go through? We didn't go through 40 already. Maybe we did. Yep. Or we're already halfway through. I guess it's 9. This typically goes 2 hours. Just easy talking today for me. Going over to 518 Conifer Drive in Bailey. This is a lovely 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 1,796 square footer being listed by Trang Yannick of Madison Company Properties. Cool. Looks cute. Looks like it's been nicely updated. They have an open house today, 1 to 3. If you want to check this out, IRL. Tuxedo cabinets again. Looks like there's granite or corian counters there. Appliances look nice and updated. I'm a sucker for the gold. Gold made a comeback the past like 2 years, and I'm here for it. Oh, I love emerald and green. I love that combo, that color combo with the glass tiles. Yeah, this looks like it's been well done. It's simple sitting area. You could do more with that though. Add on to it, but it's light, it's bright, it's clean, it's well staged, good photography. Good job, nice listing. That's a fun way to make a space. I would never ever work there. I don't know what you would do there, but cute. Nice. It's like the tin ceiling that they painted. Cool. I like it. I like the color collaboration here. Oh, nice. This is cool. I like the copper look. I like it. I dig it. Listing price is 799,000. Another open house. Next one is 3334 Rowan Drive. Rowan. This is open today to view to the public from 11 to 2. Being brought to you by the Tuppers team at Madison and Company Properties. It is a 4 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 1,828 square footer. Looks mean and clean and ready to go. I'm guessing the El Pinal area of Evergreen, or is that Evergreen Meadows area? Let's check it out. Yeah, kind of the El Pinal. There it is, right in there. So easy access to Elk Meadow, easy access to Evergreen Parkway. You go south just a little bit, you got Evergreen Lake. So easy mountain living over here. You're right by everything in Evergreen. So good location. Public water, public sewer over here too. Asking price is 800,000. 8940 Brandon Burger Drive, South Brandon Burger Drive is up next. This is a lovely. Oh, I've seen this home before. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I take that back. I take that back. I haven't seen this. I thought I did. I thought this looked familiar. Yeah, I have been into this one before. Really great views out here. Really good flow. They got like a California bathroom in the primary. The primary is really the showstopper on this one. This one was listed for like 950,000 a couple of years ago. I don't know if they're back on the market again. But let me check. I'm interested. We're going to dive into the actual history on this one. Because this one was listed, I think it was listed originally for $1 million a couple of years ago. And I think it sold for 925,000, somewhere around there. Because I went and toured this one. I had a client that was interested. Wait, 84.90, 89.40. Oh, it sold for 780. Interesting. It was in really good shape before, so I don't know what work they've put into it. I lied. It was listed for 900,000, sold for 780. Now it's on the market at 825. Looks like they painted the exterior, so put a little bit of work into it. Let me clean this up a little bit. But I'll show you that the primary is what's sick on this house. And it's only this one living area, so this is the like guest bathroom here. Kind of that open shower concept. We actually don't like this. The reason I don't like it is because it gets chilly willy, man. I like to have like walls or at least a curtain to keep that heat in. But here's the primary, right? And you got your bathroom behind it and beautiful views out the what you're looking at here. As soon as you turn around, California closet, that's what it's called. But amazing views. You can slightly hear 285 from this, but you have easy access. So if you worked down the hill, if you work down the hill, you want to be in the mountains, this will take you right out, right by 470 here. Boom. 15, 20 minutes to get back down the hill. Cool. This is being listed for 825,000 by the Collins Crown Home Group of Redfin Corporation. 1539 Bluebird Drive being listed by Vicky Wimberly. This is a lovely 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,696 square footer. Nice big open floor plan inside. Cool. Looks nice, looks clean. Why do you need 3 couches in your bedroom? I don't know. I wouldn't go for that, but you could do whatever you want if you buy it. Unfinished basement, nice outdoor sitting area. Let's see where we are. This looks like Buffalo Park area, but no, it's Bailey. Maybe Berlin Ranchettes area. Yeah, this is the Berlin Ranchettes area of Bailey. So what I like about that area is a lot of like equestrian property. So if you have horses or something like that, you got neighbors that can help you out. Sitting on 2.5 acres too, so you could definitely have all the the livestock if you want. Vicky Wimberly is listing this for 845,000. 67 Thistle Trail over in Idaho Springs, being listed by Deborah Abeda of Keller Williams. This is a lovely 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,790 square footer. Exterior looks good. Is that metal? It looks like metal siding there. Yep. At the top. That's cool. Chill sitting area. The deck looks good. You got to have a bear pillow. I don't know why they do this. We're in the mountains, but they sometimes put that same Caribbean ocean view on the TVs. I don't know why we're doing that. Give me a mountain view. That looks cool. That looks like a Look like their mud room when you walk in. That'd be my yoga spot right there. That's great. Light and bright. Kitchen looks good. Double oven. There's the bear pillow. I see that's one of them. I'll see. The other one you see is just the face of the bear. I'm sure we'll see it at some point in this video. Cool. Like I said, Deborah Abeda is listing this property. You get the hot tub outside too. Nice. Asking price is 849,000. 10668 Crystal Way. This is Nancy Woodson with Woodson Realty's newest listing. It is a 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,661 square footer. Where are we? We are back past Ullman Park, so probably 15 minutes to get back to Aspen Park area. 15 minutes to get back to 285, Route 285. So you're tucked back in there. You could go Turkey Creek here, but it's a little bit more of a windy indirect. It looks closer, but it's actually slower because you got to wind through everything. So if you want that nice, like Sunday, easy, like Sunday morning cruise, you go here. If you want the regular drive that you'll probably take more often, that would be Pleasant Park Road. Acreage, 2.03 acres. I want to show that downstairs area. That looks pretty expansive. It's kind of like two nooks, but a lot you could do that. It's nice to have two different sitting areas, especially in the winter when you kind of tucked up in the house. But uh, asking price on this is $849,900. Heading back to Evergreen for 723 Snyder Mountain Road. This is Snyder Mountain. I think that's right back behind the lake there. This is 723 Snyder Mountain Road. It is 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 2,338 square feet. You are back off of Witter Gulch Road, so kind of further back in there. You got two routes to get back to Evergreen, like the heart of Evergreen. Probably 20 minutes. Upper Bear Creek is a no. It's a nice, easy like Sunday morning cruise. We're probably like 25 to 35 miles an hour on this. Takes you right back by the public golf course, right back by the lake, right by Evergreen downtown. Over here, you can see. Boom. But more often than not, you're going to be taking Stagecoach Road to get out to 73. You could go Witter Gulch to 103 and then come down. If there's like a lot of traffic, like today is going to be people getting into the mountains, and you want to cut past the traffic that's kind of right by Floyd Hill, between Floyd Hill and Idaho Springs, this stretch is pretty gnarly. So you wouldn't take this route much, but mainly in the summertime, it wouldn't be bad way to go. It is just a little bit switchbacky. Get back here to 103, but nice drive. Actually, you can't do that today though, because 103 is cut off because of the triple bypass bike race, bike tour. But yeah, you can come down this way, and it is a little bit out of the way, but at least you're not stopped in traffic. You're actually driving. Cool. Some people don't like having this wall. Some people want to be able to like cook and watch the game or talk to their guests. So unfortunately, it looks like that wall is a whole bunch of cabinets and kitchen. Eat family. I'm not gonna eat my family. Some Jeffrey Dahmer shit there. Cool, nothing over the top, but it looks clean. It looks like a little Murphy bed or a wardrobe closet. Cool, nice sitting areas with the hot tub. Needs a little bit of work, but being brought to you by Deidre Waldorf of B Builders Group Realty. Asking price 849,950,000. 570 Columbine Avenue over in Golden. Oh, it looks like this is too new. It's not on homes.com yet, so we'll skip that one. But it is listed for sale. 100 Moon Gulch Road over in Rollinsville. We don't get many Rollinsville properties, so here you go, folks. Nice metal roof over here. Rollinsville is really close to Netherland. Probably like the most north we do on this video on this channel. So there you go. Real close to Netherland. You're like 25 minutes back down to Central City area. So if you're like a commuter, this will not be the area for you. But if you want a little mountain getaway, it's nice that it's close to Highway 19 there. Nice flat landing space for the cars there. It says 6,768 feet. I don't feel like that's accurate for this property. Let's do some digging. Let's check it out. Ooh, it's not even showing up. There we go. 8,440. I knew that wasn't right. I don't know what's that 670 6,768 feet of elevation, but it is not this property. It's a nice living space. This is being listed by Jackie Jones of Remax. They get 8 acres here. Nice. Tucked in there, nice and quiet for you. But easy access again to 119. They are asking 879,000. 140 Aspen Drive over in Evergreen. This is a 3 bedroom, 4 bathroom, 2,383 square footer being listed by Luis Moore II over at Remax. Where are we? Floyd Hill neighborhood, it says. How high? It looks pretty high up, too. You're at the very back end. So you're probably 15 minutes. It looks like you're very close, but the route that you get there, you want a 4-wheel drive vehicle on this one for sure. Sometimes those roads in the winter can get a little slick. But you get the views on Floyd Hill. That's what people love about it. You don't have a ton of direct sunlight, especially in the winter, because it's going to be back behind you. But it's still light and bright because you have so much of God's creation scenery in front of you here. Double oven. Nice big kitchen. I take it back. That top one looks like the microwave. All right. Bunch of stairs. And these are somewhat times you'll see, like, this is a great example of sometimes they're like, oh, I got 7 acres, but it's basically 7 acres on a hill here. 3.6 acres on this one. Asking price is 885,000. 288 Spring Valley, over in Bailey. This is Jenny Penman's listing with the Adventurous agent. Where are we? We are just off of 285, just right by Crow Hill there. So you're right between Bailey and Pine. You're in Bailey, but you're close to Pine there. Look at these views. Nice. Double oven on this one. I don't know why you did that. There's no flour. Those don't even open, I bet. That's not it. That's not it for me. Why would you do that? It's so distracting. But you do whatever you want. It's your house. You do whatever you want. Cool. Ooh, I like that railing. That's cool. That's fun. Need like a train going around this. Or not. You can do whatever you want. Cool. Looks like there's a Murphy bed in there. There you go. Nailed it. There's that bear pillow again. That bear picture is crushing it in the very famous bear in the mountains here. See that photo in all kinds of houses. What is that? Pea soup green? I don't know if I love it, but it is a choice that they made and they ran with. Cool, beautiful. Love the aspen trees all around the property too. Those will look gorgeous in the summer, and then when the fall comes, it looks like Sonic the Hedgehog or Mario got hit and all your coins fly everywhere. It's like gold coins everywhere on the floor. this is 20223 Growens Drive, not my favorite street name there. This is a 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,346 square footer. Okay, so we're back by the Hilldale Pines area. So tuck back in there about 15 minutes to get back out to Aspen Park or 285, whether you take Turkey Creek or Pleasant Park Road. Whoa, big moss rock fireplace. Cool, nice kitchen. Oh, I like the unfinished rough edges there of the granite. That's cool. Cool touch, nice feature. Oh, rustic. I like it. That clawfoot tub is sweet. Can you guys hear my music? I don't know if it's too loud. I am rocking out this beautiful summer morning. Let me know. Can you guys hear that? I'll be quiet for a second. Actually, the music just got quiet as soon as I said that. Can you guys hear it? Let me know in the chat. I don't want it to steal from your experience of hearing my beautiful, sweet, soft voice. This is being listed by Daniel Gersiev of Fixed Rate Real Estate. They are asking 925,000. 9690 Highway 73 over in Conifer. This is a lovely 5 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,365 square footer. Okay, so you're right by where Evergreen turns to Conifer here. What do they have this listed at as? Conifer. So it is Conifer. You get the high school is basically like pretty much right across the street. And if you like a good like mountain dive bar, you have the well right here on the corner. So 73 is kind of like the main corridor into the mountains here. This or into through Evergreen from Conifer to Evergreen. You're bikeable to Aspen Park area with like Brooks Tavern and a whole bunch of shopping over here. And then you have both the high school and the elementary school are real close to you. There's the high school right there. Cool. Carpet looks a little dated, but it looks clean. A room. There's a bedroom. Feel like it needs another window, right? Cool. Nice flat landing space there. Oh, I know this house. This is like kind of a crazy driveway here, right across from Flying J Ranch. It's up on the hill here. So you got a switchbacky driveway. Let me pull up the map. I'll show you the access to this. That's not the actual location. I think this house is. This is the house here. Yeah, nine. It says it right there, 9690. Don't worry, guys. I got you. So you're right across the street. This is the entrance to Flying J Ranch. All kinds of like mountain biking and hiking and stuff there. But you look at this driveway. I saw this when this was listed last time. It's like right here. It gets a little bit tight and steep. And south facing, so you'll get nice afternoon sun. Cool. Yeah, that's basically the view from the house there. Cool. Being listed by Mario Kurtz of Orchard Brokerage LLC. Asking price is 949,000. 6773 Snowshoe Trail Unit 2. I don't know why it's Unit 2. It's a house, but this is over in Shadow Mountain neighborhood of Evergreen. Like they got a huge deck on top of that garage there. But this is 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 1,984. 1984, that was a great year. Being listed by David O'Brien of Compass. Look at that deck. Nice. Looks new. New Trex decking there. Lots of sunshine. You'll need some umbrellas out there for sure in the summer because that sun is beating on you. Cool. David O'Brien with Compass is asking 950,000 for this one. 1037 Dogwood Drive, being listed by Corey Holtman of Real. This is a 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 1,937 square footer over in the Genesee neighborhood. They have an open house today from 10 to 2. Genesee neighborhood is nice neighborhood tucked back in here. It looks like you're on the front side, so more of a closer to I-70 than this back end gets some of the ridiculous views over here. But really great, easy access. People like about Genesee neighborhood is nobody comes back here unless they live back here. So it's a really quiet neighborhood. The HOA, you do have an HOA. They will have restrictions around like privacy fencing, size of dog runs, outbuildings, things like that. So some people don't like it, but some people love it. You have two recreation centers that you have access to with the HOA, and then you're 5 minutes down the hill back down to like the Colorado Mills Mall. And for Genesee neighborhood, under a million is a good price. There's one of the playgrounds there they have. There's one of the rec centers there. Get your pickleball, get your tennis game going. Corey Holtman is asking 975,000. Correction, not 10 to 2 for the open house, 11 to 2. Don't show up at 10. Corey will be like, "What are you doing?" Another open house tomorrow, 11:30 to 1:30. This is Kelly Anderson with Berkshire Hathaway's listing at 3648 Heatherwood Way. It is 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, 2,552 square feet. Nice traditional house feel here. This looks like Evergreen Meadows area. Let's see where we're at. Oh, we're done. I'm wrong. Right off the Stagecoach. So you're right by Elk Meadow Park. 2 minutes back down to the Taco Bell or Wendy's if you want. Close to the Evergreen Rodeo, close to Evergreen Parkway, easy access to the lake. Go north, get out to the commercial section of Evergreen. Cool. They are asking 1,025,000. 591 Cedar Wood Trail is being listed by Christina Ray of Live, Laugh, Love. Ugh. Live, Laugh. I thought we left Live, Laugh, Love back in 2020. This is a 3 bedroom, 3 bath, 2,798 square footer over in Blackhawk. Nice view out the deck there. Typically, you'll get a little bit of acreage at this price point too in Blackhawk. 2.5 acres. Nice big garage outbuilding there. Big wraparound deck. Looking good. They are asking 1,025,000 as well. This is one of the townhomes back behind the commercial part of Evergreen. So you're close to the Walmart, close to the Home Depot, but you're kind of back up on a hill there that you don't hear the highway. I'll show you the map view here. You look like you're really close to I-70, but you're not going to hear it. But there's your Walmart, there's your Home Depot, you got the Starbucks, you got the True Clean car wash there, which I recommend if you're in the mountains. Just get a membership, monthly membership, because the mountains are dusty. But these are big. This is 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, 3,529 square feet. So it is a townhome. They're putting in a gate to give it some privacy as well. But this is one of those properties too with like it's 3 stories. So Bunch of stairs, but a bunch of outdoor sitting spaces as well. Cool. Madison Sprangler of Cochrane Realty Cochrane and Perry Realty is listing this for 1,050,000. 565 Bald Mountain Drive is being listed by your girl Deborah Abeda. This is over in Central City neighborhood. It is a 4 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,767 square footer. Where are we? I'm guessing back by the cemetery. No. So you go past the cemetery to get to this, but you're about 15 minutes, I'm guessing, to get back to Central City. Cool. Look at the views. Oh, yeah, those could be your views. Being listed by, like I said, Deborah Abeda. They are asking 1,125,000. 31969 Robinson Hill Road over in Golden. This is pretty much Blackhawk neighborhood, but you're gonna go up Douglas Park Road to get to this one. This is a 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3,856 square footer. Sitting on, we got usually have some acreage over here. 2.26 acres is what it's sitting on. Looks like you get a ton of great sun exposure. Man, it looks bigger than 3,800 square feet. Cool. Got horse property here. 3-car garage. Like a big bay door there too for your truck. Cool. I like this. Oh yeah, I like those windows. Beautiful meadowy view. I'm feeling. Oh, giant open. That's a giant refrigerator. Yeah, this is the type of house that you have to get some staging in there because you got to be able to show in a big area like that kind of how you would work it. Giant island. That island needs a name. That's a good view to wake up to. Nice bathroom. I dig it. Cool. Being listed by David Gerziev of Fixed Rate Real Estate. Second listing of the week. Good job, man. Daniel Gerziev of Fixed Rate is asking 1,175,000. 212, I'm sorry, 25924 Gateway Drive. This is over in Genesee neighborhood, Genesee North. This is a lovely 5 bedroom, 4 bathroom, 2,892 square footer. Nice kitchen. Bathrooms could use some updating. Nice deck. Unfinished part of the basement there. Flat usable land. Nice. Cool. They are asking 1,200,000. 28424 TP's Way. These are the new construction, I believe, right behind the Safeway there. Wrong again. Gosh, I've been wrong with these. Oh, this is that same area. It's kind of back. These are the townhomes. We just looked at this a couple listings ago. You had another one over here, kind of back behind the uh, Home Depot, back behind the Walmart, like I was saying. But this one's about 1,000 square foot more than that last one. This is 4 bedrooms, three and a half bathrooms, 4,558 square feet. She big. Stephen Grubin of Remax Alliance is selling this one. Dex on Dex is what these have for you. A little bit, it looks like the Home Depot right there. So you're not too far into the community. Cool. They are asking 1,250,000. Open house over here, 12 to 2 on Saturday today. This is Gregory Smith's listing over in, he's with Remax Alliance, over in Golden. Looks like the Mount Vernon area or Lookout Mountain area. Oh, Coal Creek Canyon. This is a higher priced home for Coal Creek Canyon. Let's see if it has some acreage. Typically, if you see this price point, it's along I-70 here, but it's not. So let's see what we have here. 2 bedrooms, two and a half bathrooms, 2,197 square feet. So I'm assuming it has some acreage here. 1.67. Okay. Nice metal roof. House looks good though. Seems like a little bit higher price for the area for not having acreage, but we'll see how it does. Cool. They're asking $1,277,000. Two properties here for sale, two lots. This is 10039 and 49 South Turkey Creek Road. So if you have that multi-generational living, you need to move the mom into the property. You have a 5 bedroom, two bathroom, 2,466 square foot home here. Seller is offering a $30,000 rate buy down to help out with the interest rates that we're at right now. If you have questions on what a 2-1 buy down is, let me know. But it's essentially your first year, your rate is 2 points lower and then 1 point lower the second year. Okay, it needs a little bit of love. But you have 3.8 acres here. Lots of pillows with words on them. We want our pillows to send a message, right? Do you guys have a pillow that says sand on it? We're looking for a pillow that says sand. Oh, that's a cool room. That's a yoga spot. Cool. And this is a different living space. So, again, you got family. This is a good one for you. Cool. Kay Bohan with Liv Sotheby's International Realty is listing this. I'll send this to a client real quick. I got to do that because I will forget. once I get off of here. Thank you for bearing with me. Kay Bohan with Live Sotheby's International Realty is listing this for 1.294 thousand. 28850 Caven Lane. Good photos here. This is being listed by Kevin Friedoff of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, sitting on a 4.2 acre lot over in the Evergreen Meadows neighborhood. I love all the rock exterior. Those could be your rock outcroppings, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Whoops. Clicked too fast. Nice. I like the tongue and groove. I love the beams. Giant downstairs space. That pool table is just floating in that room. Tons of space. Cool. Looking good. Asking price is 1.3 million. 4477 Independence Trail. What a great time to list this property right after Independence Day. This is over in Evergreen. It looks like a Floyd Mountain property. Let's see where we're at. No, this is up past, right past downtown Evergreen. So a little bit of a switchbacky road to get up here. And you want a four-wheel drive, especially in the winter, but in the summer, it's amazing. You are on the side of a hill here. There's your shot of downtown Evergreen is right there. That's how close you are. If you're on the side of the hill, you get the views. You can see a little bit of the lake, Evergreen Lake, right there. I like the dark and moody tuxedo cabinets. I like the dark beams. I like the darker wood. Cool. Looking good. Looking real clean, updated throughout. Got the downstairs area where you get just jacked and shredded workout room. So kind of a unique like curb appeal, but you got parking right here. You got your two-car garage. This is being listed by Mary Rosinski of Keller Williams. Open house today, 12 to 3. Asking price is 1.3 million. 1474 Belford Court is being listed by Shad Phillips of Keller Williams. They are hosting this open today, 11 to 1. This is a 5 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 5,072 square footer. She big. Plenty of space. This is the Soda Creek neighborhood too, which is a nice rolling hill area, sought after, close to Bergen Park, close to the heart of Evergreen, and you get all the elk herd over in there. So beautiful spot. Asking price is 1.375. 663 Brookside Drive is being listed by Jennifer Goslow of Live Sotheby's International Realty. This is a 4 bedroom, 5 bathroom, 6,432 square footer. She big. Snakefoot tub in the bathroom there. This is actually called a freestanding tub, but I hate that name. It's like the new modern clawfoot tub, so I'm gonna call it a snakefoot tub. When you get two lots that come with this, you get the lower area here, and you get this. I mean, basically straight up a hill, but there you have it. They're asking 1,475,000, 18.02 acres is what you get with that one. 23843 Shooting Star Lane. The open house today, 1 to 2. I saw this property just yesterday. I went in this. Really well maintained property over in the back end of Genesee neighborhood. This is a 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 3,518 square footer. Get two wood burning fireplaces, nice kitchen, nice meadowy feel. Having an acre in Evergreen is, or I'm sorry, Genesee is a little bit unique. And you get all the elk coming through there. Gorgeous. That is not the view from the house, just buyer beware. There's your rec centers, your fitness centers, pickleball, tennis, pool, nice community hang. They got a whole bunch of events going on over there. And this garage was amazing. Nice finished flooring. It's deep. It has the big bay door, updated garage doors, upgraded motors there. Wonderful garage. Fit the truck and everything in there. Being listed by Jennifer Davenport of Live Sotheby's International Realty. Asking price is 1.5 million. Whose road? Mine Road. This is 638 Mine Road over in Idaho Springs. This is a lovely 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 4,294 square footer. Being listed by Kayla Karner of MB and Brian Petrelli team. Hope you like green because your kitchen is super green. Even the fridge is green. Excuse me. Cool. Big old decks. Ooh, they're asking 1.5 million. 16 30 13 61 Bross Court. This is a lovely 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 4,413 square footer. Where are we? Right off of Evergreen Parkway, right before you hit kind of the Soda Creek neighborhood. It's kind of tucked back in there. Bergen Park, right here is where they're gonna have all the festivities, festivals, things like that. So your walkability to these things. Get yourself a bike in the mountains, but being listed by Craig Chambers of Prized Properties. Nice deck, looks great. They are asking 1,550,000. Cool. 13094 Molly Drive over in the Richmond Hill corridor neighborhood of Conifer. So typically you have a little bit of acreage here. 10-acre lot is what you have. Nice. Really nice curb appeal, nice flat landing area, 3-car garage, big spiral staircase. This is being listed by Kathy Nicholson of Berkshire Hathaway, 10 acres and a horse property. They are asking $1.595 million. dollars. A lot of $1.5 million properties. Here's another one. At the top of 1.599 thousand. This is 1.599 million. This is 47 Alpine Avenue. It is a 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 5,049 square footer. I like the twinkle of the city lights over here. This is Lookout Mountain neighborhood, so easy access back down to the city if you want to commute regularly. You can. 5,049 square feet too. That's freaking huge. Boom, there you have it. 1.599 the asking price. What do we got? About 5 to go here. We're at the top of the heap for the week. At 1.6 million, we have Jim Romano's listing. He's with Remax Professional. This is open today for the public to view. 1 to 3 today. This is Genesee neighborhood. 6 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, 6,292 square feet. That is huge. Nice fire rated uh, roof there. Your insurance company will love that. Cool. Clean. Wide open spaces. Giant kitchen. Rolls right out to the outdoor living space. I like it. I don't love the colors, but you could change that. Come on, that's way too big of a primary. That's the size of my house. It's too much white for me. But you could paint it. That's easy. I mean, it's a lot of paint, but they made it very neutral for the listing. Not the complete separate kitchen downstairs too. Deck looks updated. Nice Trex decking. There you have it. 1.6 million is the asking price. 2289 High One Drive. This is over in Evergreen, the High One Estates neighborhood. It's a nice 5 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 4,297 square footer. It looks like it's off of Kennedy Gulch. Nope, it's right off of Evergreen Parkway. So you're gonna probably hear a little bit of Evergreen Parkway behind you there, but easy access to everything. Yeah, there's Elk Meadow right there. That's what you're looking at. So there's Evergreen Parkway right there. This is that easy in, easy out. Get all the elk coming through this area. A lot of flat usable land too for the pups or the kids. That's it. We only have 11 photos on this one. Being listed by Laura Melquist of Real Open House 2 to 4. If you want to see more of this, I mean, it's hard to get 4,297 square feet into 11 photos. So go see the house on the interior in real life. Sometimes, I mean, from the outside, it looks good, but sometimes when they only show the exterior photos, it means the inside is lacking. But I don't know. I wouldn't guess. It's usually they wouldn't make the exterior so nice if the interior was shabby. So go see this one. Hit me up if you want to go see this one together. We can have some fun. Do the HGTV thing. You can reach out to me on my wireless communication device right there. The asking price is 1,695,000. 1044 South Grapevine Road. Pretty close to Highway 70 there. You're looking east. And what do you got? Acreage here? This is 5 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2,470 square feet, sitting on 10 acres. There you have it. This is Julie Purrington's listing. A lot of outbuildings. Nice metal roof. Looks like a studio next door to it, too. Flooring looks good. Kitchen can use some update. I don't love the flow of this. I don't love it. I love the 10 acres in that location. That's great. So I'm watching my ring door on my front door. I'm babysitting a dog, and he's getting pets by the people walking by outside. That's I got a little distracted. But yeah, tons of outbuildings. I mean, 10 acres in this area. Oh, there's the Mother Cabrini shrine statue. Cool. Course property. I mean, the selling piece on this is the location. Look how close you are to getting down the hill. 5 minutes. You're right back by the Colorado Mills area. Being brought to you by Purrington of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Asking price $1,699,900. 27909 Pine Drive is being listed for it's a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,748 square footer. Being asking price is 1.7 million. Total acre, it says 0.48 acres. High One Hills neighborhood. So I guess they have, okay, 2 adjacent properties. So you can sell it off, build another house if you wanted. Nice metal roof. Exterior looks like it's been painted. Unique flow. Unique floor plan. Dated. It's the High One neighborhood. Is that the selling piece? Like, that's a small bedroom. Good from far, but far from good. That's what I say. This is the carriage house they have. Oh, this is the one. We did this one last week. It's right above the downtown area. That's really what they're selling. Kind of a unique spot, unique property. Might take a minute to find a buyer for that one just because it is so unique, but the location is sick. So they are asking Rebecca Hicks with Flagship Properties selling this for 1.7 million. What do we got? Three to go here. Three to go. Next up is 33212 Meadow Mountain Road. This is Zachary Zeldner's listing. He's with Compass. It is a 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 491 square foot property sitting on 10 acres. Roof, amazing roof. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's a lot. 10 acres though. Soda Creek neighborhoods. That area is sort of sought after. It's really close to Bergen Park, so I mean that's definitely elevating the price here. But the house looks good, and it's I mean for almost 4,500 square feet. What do we got? Some readers in here. We got all kinds of books. Freaking nerds. Just joking. I mean, it's a $1.7 million house. They they're probably educated and smart and make more money than me. So I'll cut them some slack. Nice 3-car garage. Great location. There's your 10 acres. Sweet. Asking price is 1,750,000. We're going from 1.9 to 6.25. I think it was like 100 or 125 acres. But first, we have 29210 North Star Lane. If you want to find your way home, you follow that North Star. This is Chris Vinci with Live Sotheby's International Realty's listing. It's a 3-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 4,727 square footer. Lots of space. Do we have any acreage over here? No, just 1 acre. Let me see where we are. Okay, so you're kind of taking Keystone. So right before you go around right after you get around the curve there as you're coming into Evergreen, where the police always stop and pull people over there. They're sitting at Kerr Gulch. Just beware. They're waiting for you to go over 40 miles an hour. But you'll come in, access the property right by the Bergen Park area. You got your bread lounge. You got the True Yoga. You got the grocery store right across the way. So super accessible to I-70 and all the great things, like more of the local feel of Evergreen shops. Somebody stole their furniture. Just kidding. Virtual staging. Oh, I like the doors. Big kitchen. Double oven. It's nice. It's kind of chopped up. I wish it was like more open feeling. Maybe it's better when you're inside the house. Is that a sliding glass? Oh, okay. It looked so small. Didn't that look tiny? Guess sitting next to the channel. Just these windows make it look like it's a little like hobbit door. You really can't tell. I think that's virtual staging. So I don't know. The flow seems a little bit off, but go check this one out. IRL in real life. You got a bay window. That's our first bay window of the day. You know what you do with a bay window? You sit with your bay. And they're like, hey, let's show them how freaking fast this fan goes. Let's turn it on. Crank it up. Crank it up. Well, that's not the photos we want. I guess that's their bad. That's not the website. It doesn't look like. All right, let's see if we can get through the fuzzy. It's misty and smoky in here. All right. Photos are jacked. We'll move on. Chris Vinci with Live Sotheby's International Realties listing this for 1,925,000, which takes us to our top property of the week. 6.25 million is what you can get. 3,800 Lakota Trail. This is over in the Indian Hills neighborhood. So, right off of Parmalee Gulch, you're at the back of it, kind of back by the state um, land there, it looks like. So, Parmalee Gulch, you can go to Kittredge, which cuts you over to Evergreen, downtown Evergreen, or you go down south to 285. But this thing, you own basically the mountain. It's I think 129 acres. I had to look it up. Yeah, it wasn't a super complete listing. Let me go pull the stats here for you over here. Let's look at this together. This is the MLS that I'm looking at here. 159. I said 179. 159 acres is what you get. So for this area, I mean, it looks like you own all this. That's crazy. It is 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2017 square feet. Long ass driveway. You need a truck with a plow for sure. But Indian Hills is nice and meadowy and mountainy, and this property is looking cool. You got the horses. They will be the happiest horses back in here. Full big 3-car garage and a big shop. It's not including the square footage there. So the house is kind of modest, but 159 acres. Let's see, when was this built? 1918. So one of the original homesteads over here. Well, that's all you have, 20 photos too. So for 159 acres, 20 photos, not a lot, but if you want to go see this IRL, that's why you hit me up on my website. You can hit me up on my cell, contact details are there. But if you want to see all these homes in more depth or reach out to me, have some fun, you go to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com. Go to contact us and you can reach out to me to start your mountain home finding journey. We love our YouTube peeps. We love helping you guys find the right level of mountain living. So do reach out to us. And that is what I have for you guys this week. See you next Saturday, 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. We will walk through all the newer homes for the week. So you keep a beat on the streets of what's happening over here. So if you're looking to move here, this is a great video to watch. If you live in the area, you just want to see what other people are selling their homes for, great video. So that's all I have for you guys. Have a tremendous, beautiful weekend, and I love you. Goodbye.